The winter sale just dropped on Steam, and with it came a ton of great deals. There are a ton of indie games and AAA games that are on sale for great prices. I went ahead and went through the entire sale and I collected all my favorite deals, and I'm going to be showing them to you today. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through bundle deals. Then I'm going to be showing you AAA games that I think are a really good deal right now, and then I'm going to be showing you the indie games. I'll have the timestamps in the description for each section if you want to skip to a specific part. But let's go ahead and get started. The first deal I'm going to be telling you about is the Battlefield bundle. This comes with the Battlefield 4 Premium Edition, Battlefield 1 Revolution Edition, and the Battlefield 5 Definitive Edition. This means that you get access to those 3 games with all their DLCs. This is an incredibly good deal considering that Battlefield 4 is the last modern Battlefield game that is actually good. Battlefield 1 is one of the few games that actually takes place in World War I, which makes it quite interesting. And Battlefield 5 is a really good World War II game. Personally, Battlefield 4 is my favorite Battlefield to ever exist. And so considering that you're getting that game with all its DLCs and 2 more games on top of it, I think $13 is a very good deal, especially considering they're a AAA title. If FPS games is up your alley, I think this bundle will be the right one for you. Now, if you're more into racing games, I think the Need for Speed Collection bundle is a great choice. It comes with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered and Need for Speed Heat, which I own both of these games and have played them religiously. They're some of my favorite Need for Speed games out there right now. Specifically, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit will always be a classic in the racing game community. And considering that you're getting both of these games with all their DLCs for $19, I think that's a very good deal. They're both really well polished AAA games for a really good price. But if you're feeling like spending a little extra money, the EA Racing Pack is another great option. It comes with 5 Need for Speed games, Burnout Horizon, 2 Dirt games, and Grid, all for just $65. And this is a really good deal considering you're getting 9 AAA racing games for that price. So if you're looking to get a good bang for your buck on racing games, I think those 2 bundles are a great choice. Now, if you're a huge Assassin's Creed fan, this bundle might be just for you. This Assassin's Creed bundle comes with 11 Assassin's Creed games for just $96. So if you're wanting to fill up your library with some new games, or you're just a really big Assassin's Creed fan, this bundle is an exceptional deal. Me personally, I haven't been a fan of Assassin's Creed in a really long time, but a lot of the classics are in this bundle, like Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Unity. There's so many of the classic Assassin's Creed games in this bundle that I think makes it worth it. If you're looking for some good RPGs to try out, I think The Witcher Trilogy is a really good bundle for you. The Witcher 3 just got a massive graphics overhaul that makes it look way better than before, and so now is the best time to get into it. And then also the bundle comes with the original Witcher and The Witcher 2 with all their DLCs. So if you're looking to get into a new RPG franchise and you've never played The Witcher, I think this is a really good bundle for you. Every game in the franchise has great reviews and is considered to be some of the best RPGs to ever release. If you're looking for some more single-player action games to get your hands on, I think the Batman Arkham collection is a great choice for you. It comes with all 3 Batman Arkham games with all their DLCs for just $8.99. This is an incredibly good deal for these 3 games. This entire franchise is considered to be some of the best action-adventure games to have ever been released. With the exception of Arkham Knight, Arkham Knight wasn't nearly as good as the other 2 games, but still being able to get access to this entire franchise for just $8.99 is a steal. If you're looking to get into some action-adventure games, I think this is a great choice. If you're looking for some more open-world action games, the Far Cry bundle might be the one for you. I know a lot of people don't like the newer Far Cry games, but this bundle comes with every classic Far Cry game: Far Cry 1, Far Cry 2, 3, Blood Dragon, 4, Primal, 5, and New Dawn. Now, New Dawn and 5 aren't nearly as good as the other Far Cries in this bundle, but Far Cry 3 and Blood Dragon are alone worth this price. And if you're looking for some more games to fill up your library, I think this bundle is worth it because it's $49 for 8 games, which is a really good deal. Okay, well, that marks the end of our bundle section. I am now going to be moving on to our AAA titles. And the first AAA game of today's video is going to be Elden Ring, the Game of the Year winner. This game deserved every bit of praise it got. I bought this game back at $60 and it was worth every penny. I've put close to 100 hours into the game already. I'm on my 2nd playthrough and it's still a blast. The game is extremely difficult, but once you get over the learning curve and you figure out the basic mechanics of the game, it can be an extremely fun RPG to play through. It is completely open world. You can do the story in pretty much any order you want. There are so many bosses with unique designs and unique areas that makes this open world feel so special. And considering the game is right now 30% off for $42, now is the best time to get into Elden Ring if you haven't already. Elden Ring, in my opinion, is one of my favorite games of all time, and that's saying a lot. Next up is another From Software game, Sekiro. Sekiro is a more fast-paced version of Elden Ring or Dark Souls. It relies a lot more heavily on deflect mechanics, and it has a lot more fast-paced combat. In my opinion, Sekiro is a lot more difficult than Elden Ring, so if you're looking for a game that is a little more beginner-friendly, I think Elden Ring would be a better choice. But if you're pretty experienced in the From Software games, or you just have a lot of experience in video games in general, I think Sekiro is a great game. The boss designs are really cool, and the combat is pretty much unlike any other game I've played before. And considering that the game is 50% off right now for $30, I think it is a really good deal. Now, if you're looking for a more casual FPS game to get your hands on, Modern Warfare 2 2022 is a great choice. I made a review on this game a while back, which I'll put a card in the top right of your screen if you want to go watch it. This game's campaign is incredibly fun. It has amazing gameplay and levels. The only real issue that I had with it was that the story wasn't great, but I can kind of get past that. And then also it has an amazing multiplayer. I think MW2 2022 is one of the best multiplayers we've had in a while. I think the last good Call of Duty multiplayer that I enjoyed as much as MW2 was probably Black Ops 3. I really enjoy MW2 2022's multiplayer. In this title, they tried to go a little more slow-paced and tactical, and I actually really enjoy the gameplay. I've been wanting Call of Duty to do something like this for a while. The time to kill is really fast, and the movement is quite slow, and it just plays differently from a lot of other games in the franchise. And right now, the game is 15% off, so it is $59. So if you're looking to pick up a new AAA game, I think this is a decent option, especially if you're a more casual gamer. Now, if you're a racing game fanatic like me, Forza Horizon 5 is definitely a good game to pick up right now. It's 35% off, meaning that you can pick up the standard edition for $39, the deluxe edition for $52, or the premium edition for $65. The premium edition, in my opinion, is the best deal. It comes with all the DLCs. Currently, the Hot Wheels DLC is the one that is currently released, and it was a ton of fun. I have reviews on both the base game of Forza Horizon 5 and the DLC on my channel if you want to go watch them. But if you want a simplified review of this game, I think Mexico is the best location we've seen since Australia in Forza Horizon 3. This is because there's so much variety in this location. We have jungles, we have deserts, we have mountains. It's just a blast to go through the open world on this game compared to the previous Forza Horizon 4 that looked the same across the entire world. And so I'm happy that Forza Horizon 5 chose a great location. And on top of that, the new cars that they've added are really cool and iconic. And so for me personally, if you're looking for a really good racing game, Forza Horizon 5 is probably the best one you can pick up right now. A lot of you have probably heard of Cyberpunk from it being extremely buggy on launch and a lot of people begging for refunds. However, the game has gotten a lot better since then. A lot of the bugs have been patched out. The game runs a lot better than it used to. The amount of content in Cyberpunk 2077 is probably unmatched by any other RPG. Not to mention, this game looks better than probably any other game you'll play on the market. Now, you do need a pretty high-spec PC to be able to play this game at a stable FPS, but I still think that if you have a decent PC and the $30 to fork up to buy this game right now, it is worth the price. It's 50% off of its usual price, and I'm sure you can get hundreds of hours out of this game, if not more. Now, if you're a Halo fanatic like me, or you just want some more FPS games to play, the Halo Master Chief Collection is the way to go. It comes with every Halo game all the way up to Halo 4, with their multiplayers and their campaigns, meaning that you have nearly hundreds of hours of campaign at your disposal and a ton of multiplayer content. So if you enjoy the Halo multiplayers, this game is a blast. I've been enjoying playing Halo 2's multiplayer. Halo Combat Evolved is actually a really underrated multiplayer game. I've been enjoying that one too. And Halo 3 will always be a classic multiplayer. There's so much fun, and the Halo franchise will go down as one of my favorite franchises to ever touch AAA gaming. And so if you want to pick up a really fun franchise, the Master Chief Collection is a good deal for you. It's 60% off, meaning that you can pick the entire franchise up for just $16. That is going to be all for the AAA games. Now we're going to be talking about indie games that I think are a great deal. Starting out with Ready or Not, which is a tactical FPS game where you play as SWAT police units that have to defuse hostile situations. This is an extremely fun FPS game, especially if you play it with your friends. The AI is unlike any other FPS I've played in a while. They'll play dead, they'll hide and wait to flank you when you're not paying attention. They'll fall back to cover if they need to. They're just an extremely dynamic AI, unlike pretty much anything else I've seen. And if you don't pay 100% attention to the situation, then the AI will punish you. And it forces you and your friends to cooperate to extreme lengths to be able to clear a situation. This game is actually quite difficult because of how smart the AI is. Also, Ready or Not provides a ton of variety in locations as well, from gas stations to houses to ports to mansions to strip clubs. There's so much map variety in Ready or Not that allows you to get a ton of hours out of it as well. So if you're looking for a co-op tactical FPS to get into with your friends, I would definitely recommend Ready or Not. It is currently $30, meaning that it is 25% off, and I think this game is a steal for that price. But if you want some more clarity, I also have a review on Ready or Not on my channel as well, so you can go check that out. Now, if you're looking for an indie RPG game to get your hands on, I think Thymesia is a great choice. It is a Souls-like RPG with really quick mechanics and a skill tree which is not really normal from a FromSoft or Souls-like title. The amount of variety in this skill tree allows you to play the game differently with every playthrough, and the boss designs in this game are really cool. It has been a difficult learning curve during my playthrough, but I will say it has been worth it. So far, I've made it through about 25% of the game, and I can say that it is worth your purchase. For just $20, it brings a ton of variety and content, and I have enjoyed every second of it. So if you enjoy FromSoft games or Souls-likes or just RPGs in general, Thymesia you will most likely enjoy. It's a very well-made indie RPG. Now, if you're looking for a more casual party game for you and your friends to get into, Pummel Party is a great choice. This is a indie dev team's take on Mario Party. There's tons of mini games, tons of maps, and recently they decided to add Steam Workshop to the game, which means there's already a ton of Workshop made maps and mini games for you to try out with your friends. The amount of content in this game is immense, and I've put probably 50 hours into this game, if not more already, and I'm enjoying it a ton. So if you're looking for a game to just hop on with your friends, have some late night fun, or you're just looking for a more casual experience, Pummel Party is a great choice. For it being only $9, it is a great deal. And now, if you're looking for a more gritty multiplayer tactical FPS, Insurgency Sandstorm is the one for you. This game has a ton of realism in its animations, weapon design, attachment options, recoil. There's so much about this game that if you're a gun nerd or you just like tactical FPSs that you'll really enjoy. And it's actually PvP, which is very rare to see in tactical FPSs these days. The time to kill is extremely fast, and if you enjoy this type of gameplay, you'll have a blast on Insurgency Sandstorm. And considering it's only $15 right now on Steam, meaning that it's 50% off, it is definitely worth the price. I did a review on my channel of this game as well if you want to go check that out. Now, if you're wanting a more in-depth review on this game, I have one on my channel if you want to go check that out, but the TLDR is I definitely would recommend it. Now, another party game that is extremely fun is Tabletop Simulator. Basically, what Tabletop Simulator is it's a game where you can play a ton of variety of board games in one game. It has Steam Workshop, which allows people to make their own custom board games or to implement classics into Tabletop Simulator. People have already made mods for games like Monopoly, Uno, Trivial Pursuit, Cards Against Humanity, and much more. So if you're looking for a game to just mess around with your friends on and have some fun on board games, this is a great choice, especially since the actual licensed versions of Monopoly and Uno on PC are so buggy. You can get Tabletop Simulator for just $10 right now, or if you want to buy the 4-pack, which allows you to give 3 other friends the game, that's only $30. This means that you can buy you and most of your closest friends the game for just $30, which is a great deal. Now, if you're looking for another casual party game to pick up on the cheap, Rounds is a great choice. This is a 1v1 roguelite shooter where after every round you get to pick new cards that give you new abilities. This actually adds a lot of unique gameplay, and with mods on this game it adds even more. The game is currently only $2.39, meaning that you can easily buy the game for your entire friend group for just like $10. So if you're looking for a more casual game to play with you and your friends, this is definitely a really good choice because of how cheap it is. Okay, well, that wraps up my list for the winter sale of 2022. Let me know if there's any deals I missed in the comments down below. Also, if you found this video useful, I would appreciate it a ton if you would consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 3K subs by the end of the year, and it's looking like it's going to be extremely close. But if I haven't earned your sub yet, that is totally fine. You can go and watch this video, and hopefully it will change your mind. I'll see you next time, friends, and peace.